guys, I'm Brittany.
I'm Tim.
And we are Candid Keto.
Today we are going to be listing 5 things that you should do on the ketogenic diet.
And 5 things you should not do on the ketogenic diet.
Just a little disclaimer, guys. We are in no way medical professionals, so don't take our advice over your doctor's advice. Common sense. We're going to start with the do's of keto. Number 1, you need to check your nutritional labels in the store. The food industry has become pros at hiding sugar and calling it different names, and you can't just see something that says sugar-free in the store and jump on it right away, because 3/4 of the time there will be another name for sugar in the ingredients list, and that'll boost your insulin.
Number 2, you guys, you should try to make an effort to prepare your own foods.
You never know what's going into this pre-packaged stuff. I mean, a lot of the times it'll be like monosodium glutamate, which is horrible for you, or other really harmful stuff.
Dextrose, all of those.
Soy, all sorts of stuff that you don't really want. So make an effort to prepare your own food. Number 1, it tastes a lot better. Number 2, you know exactly what's going into it.
And it's fun.
It's a lot of fun. You can come up with new recipes.
We become chefs.
Number 3, guys, water. You need to consume as much water as you can, but not to the point where you're uncomfortable. If you're not thirsty, don't drink a whole bunch of water. There's no need for that.
No gallon.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need a gallon of water a day. That's kind of a myth.
The reason for this, you guys, is because the first week of eating this way, we excrete a lot of water. So you want to be replenishing that. You're losing a lot of toxins and all of that.
Major water weight. You drop like 10 pounds in the first
Sorry
couple
to
weeks.
let you know, guys, but you may think it's fat loss the first week, but it's just water weight. But wait it out and the fat loss will come. Number 4, you guys, make sure to track your macros. It is very, very important for you to stay on track, especially in the beginning.
Yep, you can get a bunch of different apps. We use Lose It. It's a really awesome app. It tracks your macros, and I think it even tells you your net carbs, if I'm not mistaken. But it's pretty awesome for sure.
We link our recipes up to that too.
Yep.
So if you search Candid Keto recipes, you can find us right there and load it right into your day. Also, remember, you guys, this is a high-fat, moderate protein, low-carbohydrate diet. You want to keep your fats at a 75% of your daily percentage.
Alright, you guys, and number 5, the most important, I think anyway, because I experienced the keto flu, which was really, really rough, and that was because I was lacking in potassium, magnesium, and I don't think I was salting my foods enough either. So if you're not eating a lot of greens and you're not getting in your daily amount of potassium and magnesium through that,
And sodium.
you're going to want to supplement with those things. And you can find those at any pharmacy, pretty much anywhere, Walmart, wherever.
These are considered micronutrients. These are very important. They play a huge role in all of our major bodily functions. So if you are lacking any of these, you will get headaches, a low-grade fever, muscle cramps, the list goes on and on. A lot of people refer to this as the keto flu.
I felt sick to my stomach. It was so bad. I could barely keep any food down. I didn't get super, super nauseous or anything, but
I was in rough shape.
I was in pain.
Yep, and I feel it is completely avoidable if you guys follow this diet very closely and monitor everything. Now moving on to the 5 keto don'ts. Number 1, try to stay away from anything sweet for the first month or 2. It is very crucial because you don't want to be feeding the already existing addiction you have.
It's just going to make you want more and more and more. So just stay away from everything, even artificial sweeteners, for the first month at least, until you get keto adapted for sure. And then you can go to things like erythritol and stevia and, stuff like that.
They don't affect your blood sugar, so that's the plus.
Alright guys, number 2, and this is a huge one for me in the keto don'ts. Don't listen to anti-keto people. They're just haters, number 1, because they can't stick with their own diet that works for them. So if you find something that works for you, and ketosis is that, stick with it, and don't try to let somebody persuade you out of it, because I have family who says, oh, you're going to enter starvation mode, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. How are you living? I don't even understand.
We eat so much food.
I eat like 4 or 5 times a day.
We feel 100 times better eating this way.
Yep, there's no reason why not at that point. So that's a huge thing. Just try not to listen to people who are trying to persuade you out of it, because there's going to be those people in your life, and they're probably going to be the people that are close to you. Friends, family, anybody really who can...
But if it improves your health, do it. Number 4, you guys, don't do intermittent fasting if it's making you angry and starving.
Hangry. You don't want to get hangry.
We like to intermittent fast. We use it as a tool. We naturally can go without breakfast sometimes, and sometimes even lunch.
Most of the time. Actually, before I was even keto, I didn't even like breakfast. I got kind of queasy in the morning if I ate. So I was actually intermittent fasting that whole time. Actually, all throughout high school, all up through college, and yeah, no, I was intermittent fasting. I didn't even know it. And that's probably part of the reason why I stayed so skinny. But if you're intermittent fasting and you feel angry and stressed, and just eat.
Don't push it out. Like, just eat. It's been proven for many health benefits. Just don't force it, you guys. Intermittent fasting isn't about cutting calories. It's about consuming all of your daily calories into a smaller eating window. Number 5, you guys, don't buy keto sticks or any other money-making scam. Keto sticks only detect ketones that are being excreted through urine.
They don't detect your current ketosis level.
Because day to day our ketone levels change by what we eat. So the only way to truly measure your ketone levels is a blood glucose meter. I do not recommend those. They're very, very expensive. I'm talking like $100 or more. So I recommend, if you want to know if you're in ketosis, if you're eating right, you should know if you're in ketosis. You will feel amazing. You'll be shedding a lot of weight. You'll just feel kind of a sense of euphoria in a way.
It's a clean energy. Fat is so much cleaner than carbohydrates. It's unbelievable. Dr. Berg talks all about that, and that guy's a genius.
And Dr. Jason Fung.
Jason Fung, too. He's awesome, but definitely check out both of those guys. They've got mad information.
They are doctors. They did go to school for 8+ years. So.
Yep. My brother says, oh, they're just YouTube doctors. They don't know what they're talking about. But fact of the matter is they went to medical school, and they do know what they're talking about. Yeah. They're just making money from YouTube, too, because they're smart. Alrighty, guys, that was the 5 do's and 5 don'ts of the ketogenic diet.
If you liked our video, please subscribe and like, and also comment. We really, really like your feedback and ideas for more